guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to talk to you guys today about my favorite products, my ride or dies, my go-tos. Often I get asked, why am I clapping? Often I get asked that question, what are your favorite products? What are your favorite brand? What is your favorite brand? And I don't know anybody who is involved in the beauty world, whether you're a makeup artist, beauty influencer, that has one favorite brand that you're 100% loyal to. It's impossible, in my opinion. There's so many wonderful brands out there, and each brand has a special product that they're either known for or it's a staple, and I feel like that's just kind of like how I roll. So I will be getting into it. So hopefully this video will help you if you're running out of your foundation or whatever it might be, and you're like, all right, I want to try something new. I just don't know what to try. So keep in mind, first and foremost, my skin type is normal to dry this time of year. It is fall. I am in New Jersey. It's cold. So I also have combination skin in the summertime, I like to say. Obviously I get oily around the T-zone area, around the nose. Let's get into it. First, my favorite product is coffee. Okay, so I'm gonna try and go in order that you would apply your makeup. So first, I'm gonna talk about a moisturizer slash primer, and I'm running out of it. And I find that I'm gravitating toward it now because the weather has gotten cooler out and my skin has been a little bit more dry lately. Also, I've added in a retinol? Is there a difference? Comment down below. I need to read more about it. It's bad that I can't even explain it. It's from my dermatologist, so it's drying my skin. Any retinol, retin-A will dry your skin out, so I need to overcompensate, and I'm only using it once a week, maybe twice a week. So anyway, I've been grabbing this a lot lately, and this doubles for me, and I think for a lot of people, maybe that's what the description of the product is. It is a moisturizer and a primer, and what this is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It has shea butter, vitamin C and E, and I've been using this on the days that I feel super dry. Otherwise, you know, I will use my regular moisturizer and go in with other primers that I have. I've been grabbing this a lot lately, and I love the way it makes my skin feel. There's no soaking in time, I like to call it, because sometimes when you apply moisturizer, you need to let the moisturizer sit on your skin before you go in with a primer or right into your makeup, because everything will just slide around. So I like to let it absorb into my skin just for a little bit. Well, but with this, I feel like I'm good to go. I might let it sit for like maybe 10 minutes or so, just so I know my skin drank it. So I have to talk about when I think of a go-to foundation, and when I know I have no time to mess around, I want to look good, I don't want to, you know, chance anything, it has to be my Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. I'm in the shade Golden Tan, I believe. Golden works for me too, depending on what contour I'm using that day, and you know, everything will even out eventually. But Golden Tan seems to be the shade I've been using as of late. The texture on it is just so buttery, and I feel like it works for a lot of different skin types. Even if you're dry, oily, it's universal in my opinion. Comment down below if you feel otherwise. This is just my personal opinion with my particular skin, what works for me. It's just such a like velvety, and I love that it's a stick. You can just go boom, 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 especially when I don't know, it's just, for some reason a stick just seems so convenient for travel, I got 10 minutes to get ready, I gotta get the hell out the door, boom, 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 boom. And then I like to take my Morphe G40, works wonderful for it too, and you just buff it all out. And then when that is complete, I go over it with a dampened beauty blender. See how sus mine looks right now? That foundation is just phenomenal. It looks gorgeous on the skin. It's not matte, it's not dewy. I feel like it's a hybrid. And if it's too matte for you, you can add in the glow with your highlighter later on in the areas that you want to be glowy. It just sits on the skin beautifully. It doesn't emphasize pores. It doesn't emphasize lines. In my opinion, it's like hands down, ride or die, go to, get yourself an Hourglass foundation stick. Okay, I can't talk about contour when it comes to ride or dies without talking about, again, my Bobbi Brown foundation stick. It's funny, this is my only 2 Bobbi Brown products I have is the face base and the foundation stick in the shade Almond for contour. I love that it's, again, a stick. What is with me and sticks? But it just, you know, it's just easy, and it just makes sense when you're contouring, especially if you're a cream contour fan like I am, just to make a little, you know, do your thing with the stick, and it blends out beautifully with my Luxie 550 Duo Fiber brush. Blend it out with your beauty blender, whatever it is that you like to blend it out with. This is my ride or die, never fails me. Now I'm going to talk about liquid highlights. I have to talk about my iconic Illuminator. This is in the shade Original. I'm going to have this bottle for a very long time. I hope so. This is amazing. When I talk about pigmented, I'm really not joking, and what's sad is that I have super, super, super dry skin on my hands right now, so swatching on my hand is just hella embarrassing. I have kids and I wash my hands a lot, okay? I'll show you on my wrist, okay? Pigmented is not even the word. It's like you could signal to the moon. You could signal to solar systems. Or maybe I'm being a little dramatic about that. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. So what I like to do is I like to put that on my hand, and then I'll dip my beauty blender into it just to kind of like diffuse it a little bit, and then I like to pat it in to the high points. And it is gorgeous alone. It's gorgeous as your base to your powder. Any powder that you place on top of that will take it to the next level. It's ridiculous. But if you're just like, okay, you know, just a little bit will go a long way. Just a little dot and a dot. Take your beauty blender, dab it in, or like I said, on the back of your hand, beauty blender, and pounce it into the skin so it melts. And it is just, you just have to see for yourself in person how gorgeous this stuff is. This is Iconic London, online, Iconic. I'm going to link everything down below in the description box to make your life easy, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make your life easy. Going in order that I would be doing my makeup, I don't know if I would be doing my, I'm weird. Sometimes I'll do my eyebrows. I'll fill in my eyebrows while I'm doing my face, before my face. It just depends on my mood. But ride or die, Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. I'm in the shade medium brown. I just feel like this gives me the hair-like strokes that I like without looking like marker brow. It just blends beautifully with the spoolie. It hasn't failed me yet. I was a brow whiz ride or die for a very long time, and I feel like I just kind of graduated. I don't know if this is a starter, like if you're just starting to fill in your brows, you have to kind of like get a feel for the product, and I felt like it took me a long learning time how to get a feel for this particular product and how to work with it. But it works beautifully once you get the knack. You need some time to like play around with it and make those hair-like strokes. And my favorite brush is her Anastasia brush, the angle brush, and I find like the stiffer and sharper the angle, the easier it is. That way you can go in with those hair-like strokes, you know what I mean? And then you want to take your spoolie and spoolie everything out. So, ride or die, dip brow. And I have to talk about ride or die. Same, Anastasia. I'm an Anastasia lover. Her clear brow gel, it's phenomenal. I've tried the soap brow thing. I didn't get the like effect that I would have liked that I see the way it looks on some of these other beauty influencers. I don't know. I just feel like the clear brow gel, it's got a scent. I don't know but it's okay. It goes away. And it's like hairspray for your brow. If you like those bushy looking brows like I do. Just psh, 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 psh. Okay, now I'm going to talk about concealers. Like I said, I tried to be in order, but my brain is just doesn't always work. Everybody loves this stuff. Tarte Shape Tape, you know it, you breathe it, you live it. I mean, they came in and they killed the game, Tarte. They said, we're going to make a concealer and just put everybody out. But, of course, it may not work for everybody. So it works for me. It's full coverage. I got those under eye situations. I favor the shade Light Neutral, Tarte Shape Tape in Ulta. Phenomenal. And then my other ride or die, but I use it for a different thing. I'm a little extra like that. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete. I'm in the shade Creme Brûlée, and I like this in particular. Let me find my brush. Hold, please. Yeah, I like it with the M432 flat, any flat concealer brush, but this is mine in particular, Morphe M432. Yep, that's the one. And I like to highlight under the brow. So I will clean up any dip brow, carve out that dip brow, highlight it, give it its own moment, and just, well, I won't hold the brush like that. I mean, I will go in like, you know, all the way in, and then I pull it down, and then I pat it in with my finger. It's just, I don't know how this wears that well under the eye. It's a little drying for me. I need a little bit more moisture. So I do use a hydrating under eye cream. So the Shape Tape does work for me. I know that's not the most moisturizing concealer either. So if you have really dry eye, under eye, I highly recommend you hydrate under your eye, and that will help you a lot. I guess to be fair, I have to talk about a powder highlight because we're covering every category here in makeup. And when I had to pick one favorite highlighter, I'm like, I do have a lot of similars. I do tend to favor gold highlights. I did venture out and I got a pink, I got a peach, just to like, you know, switch it up a little bit. It always looks beautiful, no matter what. Would be, hang on, what'd I do with her? You think I would know. Dior. Don't want to make this a bougie video, but like, God, I love this stuff. And the reason being is because it's not glittery at all. And while I do think some highlighters are glittery highlighters are beautiful, I find that if you're ever having texture on your skin, or you're breaking, you know, if you're having a moment where you're breaking out, or your skin's just being a little like, you know, being a little biatch, the less glitter the better. And this stuff is just gorgeous. It's gold, and it just gives you just such a natural, especially during the day, if you're going somewhere during the, you know, a daytime look, you don't need to be like shining to Mars. I mean, you want to look glowy and healthy, but maybe nighttime is your time to like really shine. Hey, and if you want to be that girl, that's fine too. I never judge a highlight, but this is just my like, I want to look glowy and healthy, and I want to, you know, I want to highlight, but not crazy, crazy, crazy. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous highlighter. It never fails. I just seem to grab for it all the time, and I wish I didn't, because again, this is another very expensive product. I want to say it was about $62. I hope my husband's not watching this. Get into powder, since I talked about a powder highlight. I have to mention that baking under the eye is not for me. I don't know if it's because I'm 40 or if it's my skin or what the situation is, but I can't bake, or I look like I'm 5,000 years old. Like, it's just not a good look. So I look powdery and crusty, and it's not cute. But I will dust my RCMA. I am happy to report this stuff is $12 on beautylish.com. Looks like a spice jar. I have to say, the way to get it out of the bottle is not fun. So if you have, look at it, it's like falling everywhere. If you have a way to get it out of the bottle, if you have like a extra empty container you want to pour it into, be my guest, do whatever works for you. I pour it into the lid. It's messy, but I'm too lazy to go find something else. But I will dust this under my eye, not bake it. Dust. When I mean like dust, I mean like tap, 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 tappy, tappy, tap. Another thing I do with this is I will carve out my contour. I will bake, just to clean it up, and so it doesn't look all messy and muddy. If you really want those cut cheekbones, you can carve it out with this. It's no color, it's translucent. Dust it away, leave it on for 5, 10, 15, I don't care what you do. Dust it away, gorgeous, can't go wrong, it's $12. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about maybe setting your contour if you need to, and you don't want your cream contour to budge or go anywhere and take a trip. I've been loving the Benefit Hello Flawless. This is the shade Honey. I love that it says I'm cute as a bunny on the back. I don't know if it says that on all the colors, maybe because bunny rhymes with honey. I don't really I need to go to Ulta and like see if they all say that. So unimportant. I digress. It's just a beautiful powder. I like to take my MAC 120. How are you, girl? MAC, oh boy, it's rubbed off. I'm so sorry. I do believe it's the 120 short handle. And I like swirl it in, tap, 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 and I just kind of like set my contour with it, and it's just beautiful. It can be full coverage depending on how you apply it. If you want to like get full coverage, it does come with a little spongy sponge, and you can press it in and you can be that full coverage girl if you really want it. I don't find it to be that necessary to do that for me. So I like to just dust it over the contour, and it kind of diffuses any harsh lines that you may have with your cream contour, just to soften everything up, soften the look. Now powder blush, I love MAC Cosmetics Melba. It's just a beautiful, soft peach. I don't know if I would go in the peach world with it. Can you see? I don't know how to swatch on camera. It is just a beautiful, very soft, natural flush. I have it on today. I don't know if you could see it. Again, with blush, I like to tap the product in so I feel like it has more of a color payoff. Melba, MAC Melba. Now I'm going to talk about palettes only because I have to cover all categories, and I can't pick one favorite palette. But if I had to pick like the one that I've been favoring as of late, I have to talk about Anastasia Prism. It's been something I've been pulling out lately just because it's so beautiful. All the colors are just so different, and I feel like when it comes to makeup palettes, you want to get the most for your money. And I feel like you get all these colors, and even though these pans are teeny tiny, they last, because I'll show you Modern Renaissance. She's used and abused, but look, I mean, I'm not done. I'm not done here. Cypress decided to break by accident. We had a moment with Cypress. But so beautiful on the inner corner. This color Dimension I have on my lid today is just so pretty. Like I can't, it's just like a smoky gray situation, and it's so, oh God. Lure is such a beautiful, Jesus. I will get good at this, guys. I promise. Just give me a chance. Eden is so pretty in the crease. Oh my God, that's Lure. Eden is so pretty in the crease. Lure's pretty in the crease too. These are both great transition colors. I have not had any fun with Sphere. I'm trying to figure out what look I can do and be crazy with it. But every single color in here I love. On Obsidian. Okay, let's go to lips. I think you've seen it in just about every Instagram post I probably ever made. No, not everyone, but a lot is MAC Cosmetics Peach Stock. It's just a beautiful peach. It's peach stock. It's such a beautiful nude that I feel like when I know I want a nude lipstick and I'm not sure which one, I just grab peach stock because I knew I love it. I'm going to talk about my favorite go-to bronzer only because I will recommend this for everybody. Hello, Benefit Hoola. It's not orange. If I am ever doing somebody's makeup and I want to bronze their skin up a little bit, I will grab this because I know this is just one of those no-fail bronzers that has been around forever. It's a staple in everybody's kit that I know. Not everybody's, but it should be. You just can't go wrong. So if you're looking for a bronzer and you're afraid, oh, is it going to be orangey, and you're not sure, you can contour with this, contour your nose with this, you can contour your boobs with this. I don't care what you do. This stuff is amazing, and it's been around for years for a reason. Go-to setting spray. I don't know if MAC Fix Plus is an actual, I'm going to say it's not. It's not a setting spray, but it can be if you want it to be. This is one of those situations that if you've applied a bunch of powders and you don't want to look powdery and you want everything to just melt into the skin, I go to town, I take a shower in this after I'm done. I will spray the brush with this and it intensifies the pigment. It's just one of those things that I run out of and I rebuy and I rebuy and I rebuy. So I'm going to talk about one more product, and it's not a makeup product, but it's just so beautiful. This is the Jouer Luminizing Body Lotion. It is so gorgeous, and it's just like a very light glow. It is just such a gorgeous glow to the skin that you look moisturized, you look healthy, you look alive. So I'm going to do a quick little demo. Do you see? And this smell, I think that's one of the reasons why I grab it all the time, because it smells like as if you were to walk through the gates of heaven. Is it gardenia? It's gardenia, jasmine, and honeysuckle. I love honeysuckle candles, honeysuckle scented anything. I love. It smells so good, and the fact that it makes your skin glow and luminous and smell amazing, that's like, Jouer is such an amazing company. They're killing the game right now with a lot of their products, so shout out to you, Jouer. So that's it, guys, for my ride or dies, other than a couple of categories that I know I left out. So if that's bothering you and you're like, hey, what's your favorite lash? I will tell you right now, it's Lily Lashes Miami. I'm just not wearing them today. Today I'm wearing MAC 35s. They are a beautiful lash, and the reason why I'm wearing them today because I really wanted my eyeshadow to pop through the lashes, peeking through. But Lily Lashes Miami's, I'm sure you've seen them all over the place. They're all over Instagram. They're on all the celebrities. They're just very wispy and like full, and they just open your eyes out. But I have on MAC 35s today. This was my ride or die for a long time, and I think I need to switch it up every once in a while, but this is my other ride or die because these are just wispy and like doll-like, and I wanted my shadow to see through. I don't know what I'm doing to my sweater. It's like annoying me. So guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you in some way, shape, or form. So don't forget to subscribe, like this video, give it a thumbs up, let me know, show your girl some love, and I will be back in the next video. I love you guys, and I hope you have a happy and wonderful Thanksgiving. Oh my God, I see a bug on my camera. So grossed out right now. Ooh, I got butthole lips. We need to fix that. Oh my God, Becky. I just did the entire video with butthole lips. You guys, you gotta love me for me, okay? So liquid lipsticks will give you that little like ring butthole effect. But I just totally recorded this whole video like I don't really care. Because I don't